All right, to the good news here. Business is never done. Now, I've had a couple jobs in my career that I swore I was never going to get done. My wife would say, "Where are you going to be working today, Bob?" And I'd say, "Over there on Broadway." Again, don't start, woman. I was wanting that job done so bad, but it just pick up lists and things but finally I got it done. In business, ladies and gentlemen, it's a mental thing you have to get used to. You're never done. Well, it's just business as usual. It's never usual. It's never normal, it's never usual, and it's never done. It's always happening, and you're in it. You're in the happening. You're creating it, hopefully. You're either at the effect of everything that's happening, and then you're stomping out fires, or you create things to happen, and you start going in the directions that you want. It's worse than that. It's always in the fourth quarter. You never have time to make a lot of mistakes and go back through things 2 or 3 times. And chances are, at the end of the day, it's going to be a tie, and you're going to have to work into overtime to finally get it done to win. Anybody had to do that in here? So those are the things that we have to understand. That's all. Just understand that this business is an ongoing process. And if you don't take care of things that you're supposed to take care of, they will have you looking at them and paying attention to them, and you're not looking at where you want to go. So reasonable expectations and some of those things will help. Also, you're going to have to decide what kind of business do you want to run? What kind of company are you going to have here? Are you going to do work that is good? Are you going to do work that is fast? Are you going to do work that is cheap? Now, pick any two. Because you cannot do a superior product with outstanding journeymen and good equipment and do it cheap. Can you make a living doing things cheap and doing them fast but not good? Yeah. There are people out there who don't really care that it's that good. Just paint the wall, will you? I want it done by tonight. So maybe fast is what's motivating them. Maybe cheap's what motivating them. The best money I've ever made in construction was doing it good and doing it fast, but I would not do it cheap. So I had to go to people, like I built kidney dialysis centers. I would go to doctors because they had money. They couldn't read a set of plans. And they wanted something done, and it had to meet all the health standards. And I would use that for my quality sales point. Well, you know, the state health department is not going to allow us to do it like that. We're going to have to do this and that. And that's, I'm going to have to get the best guys to get this thing done so you can open up this clinic. But it wasn't cheap. But people can do it this way. People can do it, and you just decide where in your marketplace do you need to be. Not everybody wants to pay $10 a square foot for tile. So don't show it to them. Find out who they are. If they need something inexpensive, then maybe you can... Look, there are people who make a good living at that. McDonald's has for years. They do it fast, they do it cheap, not necessarily the healthiest thing that you put on your plate.